your income, your outflow, your taxes, etc. I have so much I can share on all of that data for small business people so that we don't, so that we actually now know how to go pick the fruit from our labor. I get to go back to 2006, that last return that I filed before I knew how to do ESs, which triggered this story for me to tell you. Because at the time we were paying ESs with our labor, and S Corp has to pay quarterly an ES payment. Okay? That's how they get your labor, is you take your business bank account that's regulated by the nanny and you pay the M.O.B quarterly a portion of what you expect to owe in taxes at the end of the year. What they didn't tell us is that you get back every single dollar that you wrote out of your business expense. You get it back, but you have to know to report it as an expense. We didn't know we get our taxes back. Ladies and gentlemen, every dollar for every tax you ever pay gets returned to you in what's called an overpayment tax return withholding. So when we ES every quarter, we're asking our secretary in the back office, hold my $2,000 right now. Hold my next $2,000 right now. 2, 4, 6, 8, $8,000 in the kitty. So when I go to file, I get to expense the $8,000 and I get the whole $8,000 back dollar for dollar. That's the importance of doing ESs. We didn't know it was an excise tax that we get back, right?
Yeah.
They did not teach us this part, you guys, because if they would have, think about a corporation that's really big that pays about $30,000 a quarter. Boom, 30,000, 30,000, 30,000 times 4. A CPA, a wealth manager, a brokerage, Series 6, 7, 8, whatever, stockbroker, whatever, that are usually the attorneys working in the back office of a big brokerage firm, they know to expense that and file it on a 990 because they're a nonprofit foundation working in the private and they're exempt from reporting, but they're not exempt from collecting.
So they're expensing labor and basically getting it for free, all these corporations. And they won't even budge to give people $1 raise. That's crazy.
They can't, because it would pick up the shell and the game would be exposed.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. I know you always hear like, oh, well, your own social's paying your labor, like your own in your tax return or whatever, or when you give them your social, they're pulling the credit for your labor. But that's how they're getting credit for you working there, whether it's through you or them. That's crazy.
So you just got the basis for the purpose of an ES form attached to a voucher, whether it's a 1040 for an individual taxpayer. It could be your 18-year-old that works down at Dunkin' Donuts part-time while he's going to school. Okay? Every single withholding amount, FICA, federal, whatever, that was taken out of that W-2 gets to be returned at the end of the year when we all teach our 18-year-olds how to go on Free Tax USA and file a federal tax return.